It's finally here, the FA-18C, and a premium no less, an $80 premium. Seems like they went with the C early variant. This is pretty much how it was in Desert Storm, where, as you know, they didn't have AMRAAMS yet, or JDAMS for that matter. In Desert Storm they almost exclusively used dumb bombs on the FA-18C, but it was capable of carrying laser-guided ordnance. So here it gets LGBs in pretty much all calibers, and 2 types of Mavericks. A TV and laser-guided one. All alongside dumb bombs, of course. I think this is pretty cool because Desert Storm was where the C variant, without AMRAAMS, was the best Hornet, so we get it as it was when it had its moment in the spotlight. Now here it gets interesting. So, no AMRAAMS, not even A-18C. It has been data mined at 13.0 for arcade, RB and sim, 12.0 for ground. It will have to use the same missiles as what the F-20 gets, but then at a much higher BR. AIM-9Ls and AIM-7F and Ms. They are currently the same in game. At least I couldn't find any differences between the F and M. It gets more missiles, but the F-20 is already heavily relying on its flight performance. So the F-18C will have to do that even more. Not 100% sure at this stage what it will end up with, but it should have 2 hardpoints for sidewinders on the tips, 4 on the wings, and 2 on the belly for sparrows. Not clear right now if it gets the double racks for sidewinders, but if it does, it'll be able to take either 2 sidewinders and 6 sparrows, or 10 sidewinders and 2 sparrows. We'll have to see in the live server what it actually gets. The F-18s in general are noted for having good performance, in pretty much any role, and as far as I know, they'll have great energy retention in dogfights, alongside decent turn performance, so whatever missile loadout it will get, I'm sure it'll hold its own. Especially since you'll end up going against quite some Gen 2 and 3 airframes, albeit with upgraded avionics and weapons. You'll also go up against other Gen 4s, so there will be plenty of F-16s and Gripens buzzing around you, and it'll remain to be seen how it will stand up against that. The F-18's fuel burn is apparently so bad that KC-135 tanker aircrew used to joke that they often had an escort of F-18s all the way to the target. I see it gets ample fuel tanks in War Thunder, so that probably will be fine seeing the maps are still on the small side, but I thought it was a funny anecdote. So to decide whether you buy this, wait for discount or pass. I'm personally still on the fence for myself. If you're in the market for a high-end premium, want to grind US and don't have anything else at rank 7 or 8, then this is most likely the best buy for you. If you have the other rank 7 and 8 premiums already, this won't bring that much new. It's almost an upgraded F-20 for all intents and purposes in War Thunder. If this is your situation, then you might want to wait for discount or pass altogether. If you really want a Hornet and don't have the US naval lines research and just had a good harvest behind you, then you might as well pay your taxes to the Lord and Ruler Snill and get this bad boy. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun to fly. Obviously, if none of those things apply to you, then maybe passing up is the right choice. It is $80 after all.